Over time, the price of attending college has drastically increased. The increase in cost has shown to have a negative effect on a majority of students. This price rise has impacted socioeconomic classes in a variety of ways.
This graph shows the price of tuition and fees for Clemson, adjusted for inflation over time. From 2000 to 2009, there has been a sharp increase in the price of tuition and fees. This trend is also true for the cost of tuition at Clemson University, since it was founded in 1889. As the price of tuition and fees has steadily increased, it is especially cumbersome for out-of-state students.
This rise in cost has taken a toll on students, as it requires many, especially those without financial support, to take out student loans.
The average student loan monthly payment has increased over time. For example, in 2005, borrowers paid an average monthly payment of $277. In 2016, the average monthly payment rose to $393 a month.
Specifically for South Carolina, the average student loan debt is $28,271, and after college, $19,333 is still left to pay on average.
Instead of helping those who need it most, universities would rather divide their financial support among a few upper-class students rather than meeting the financial needs of one lower-class student. Federal figures show that students from families earning more than $100,000 a year got an average of $10,200 in institutional financial aid, while students from families earning under $20,000 a year got an average of $8,000.
Often, universities recruit higher-scoring students using scholarships, grants, and financial aid. These students with higher test scores often come from a family with a higher income because their students have access to more resources in better-funded schools.
However, family income alone does not determine how much student debt a student will have. We surveyed approximately 100 Clemson students about their personal and financial information. The data from our survey clearly shows that students with a family income from $50,000 to $150,000 have to pay more of their college costs themselves compared to those outside of the range.
Upper-class students typically pay less of their tuition because their families are willing and able to pay their child's tuition. It's logical that they would suffer less mental health detriment because of this. The data from our survey supports this conclusion because it shows a clear correlation that the richer someone is, the less likely they are to have a job in college and to be stressed out.
Students that have to pay back their student debt have been proven to be in a worse mental health state. An analysis showed a significant relationship between debt and mental disorder, depression, suicide completion, problem drinking, drug dependence, neurotic disorder, and psychotic disorders.
The survey shows a correlation between higher family incomes and lower stress levels.
The National Alliance of Mental Illness reports that 1 in 5 college students experience a mental health condition, with 75% of all mental health conditions surfacing before age 24. These mental health conditions include depression, anxiety, eating disorders, and even PTSD, which are commonly linked to financial status and student debt.
Just as airline passengers pay varying prices for the same trip, college students often pay different prices for the same degree.